Before we start the show, let me tell you about our good friends and our sponsor of the podcast today, NordVPN. Are you ready to take your online security to the next level? We got an amazing deal for you from our sponsor, NordVPN. With over 10 years of experience, NordVPN is a leading VPN service provider known for its blazing speeds and top notch security features. Right now, NordVPN is offering our listeners an incredible end of the spring sale where you get a 2-year subscription for a whopping 74% off plus an extra 3 months free. This deal means you get unbeatable protection and privacy for just a fraction of the price. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Secure your online experience with NordVPN today and enjoy fast, safe browsing wherever you go. Click the link below or hit us up and get the exclusive deal. NordVPN is sponsoring this podcast. What's up, DFam? Welcome back to the greatest Houston-based podcast in the world, the motherfucking Weekly D podcast. I'm your host, Danny G. That is my amazing co-host, Mr. AOZ. And I probably just got us demonetized because I cussed in the first 5 seconds. What's up, buddy?
Did you? I wasn't paying attention.
I did.
Sometimes when you do the intros, I disassociate. I'm like, okay.
You know, sometimes when I do the intros, I go on autopilot and I just stop thinking of what I'm saying. It comes naturally at this point. I finally can do the intro without fucking it up.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Just smile and wave. Oh man. Well, it's another episode of the Weekly D podcast, and we just had Memorial Day weekend. So, buddy, right off the bat, how the fuck was your weekend? How are you
stayed
doing?
Home. I didn't do nothing.
Wow. So much more excitement in that. You could have made something up.
You know what's funny is that I sent a picture to the group chat of where I was, and you're like, I have the receipts.
Exactly.
Stop lying.
Did you catch any fishies this weekend?
No, I didn't. So Friday, got home early. Unexpectedly, because my supervisor was off, or
nice.
The shop manager was off, and then my direct supervisor, he's like, hey, I'm burning out at 3. And everybody was just like, oh shit, sign my paper so I can leave too. And he was like, okay. And then he looked at me and he was like, you want to leave early too? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? I'll leave at 3. And then I look at the clock and I realized it was like 5 minutes till 3. And I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be leaving right now. Let me hurry up and sign. And I came home early and I was waiting for Nicole. She went to go hang out with her grandma for a little bit. And she came home and she was just like, my grandma was going to go down to Sargent and stay at the beach house. But she didn't. She changed her mind. But I asked if we could go stay, and I was like, oh, okay. But she said the condition is we got to pick up my grandma and still take her. Because she was having car issues or whatever.
Gotcha.
She was like, I have a check engine light. I don't want to drive it that far. She still drove it that far. But, we kind of motivated her to go. Nice. So we stayed there Friday night till Monday morning.
Damn.
All I did was fish, dude. I got dark, dude. I'm like,
God damn, dude, you're dark as fuck, son.
Dude, look at that. Y'all don't believe me. Check this shit out. God damn.
God
damn. That's a white screen right there. You can kind of see it, too, because I was wearing this hat. You can see where I was wearing my shades. So
I want to say I can see it, but the camera's not reflecting that there, buddy.
Oh, on my screen, I can kind of semi see it because it's a little red.
Gotcha.
Little red right here.
Gotcha.
I can see it on my end. You probably can't see it.
I can't see it.
Shitty ass laptop. Anyway.
God damn, dude.
Low
We're gonna
resolution.
start like that, Alan? Jesus Christ. Oh, you're looking like a fucking toasted marshmallow, and I didn't say shit, but God damn.
Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Nah, but so like Friday night I was fishing and her grandma showed up late, and it was kind of crazy because like the beach house, it's not on the beach, it's in like one of like the canals that leads to like the intercoastal. Um so in the canal, that's usually where I fish, down at the pier. And I was fishing that night, and all of a sudden, like, her grandma's talking to me, and I look down and I see like it looks like a twig, and I was like, or like a branch, and I was like, damn, I wonder how that got in there. And then I looked away, and then I looked back, and it was like almost in front of me, and I was like, water's going to my right, but this branch is going to my left.
The fuck?
And I found a flashlight, I shined it. It was like a 5-foot gator.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was like, damn. Okay. That I'd never seen that before. But they were talking about it's because with all the rain and everything and the Brazos
They
going
wash
into like
out.
the Gulf or whatever, there's a lot of fresh water in the sea right now, so it's kind of
In the canal, right? They
yeah,
kind of wash out.
in the canal and in like the intercoastal, and really off the beach you can see like the muddy water from the Brazos.
I wonder if that's why so many people were fucking dying this weekend at Galveston.
Oh, I don't know
They
about
said the
that.
currents and everything were super wild.
Oh, dude, it was crazy that even down there in Sargent, like it would. So Sargent, after the last hurricane that we had, it pretty much washed away like the beach. So
Okay.
there's like the what's it called, the seawall, which is a bunch of like marble bricks basically until like a
Yeah.
certain, and then a small section is like an actual concrete. But the waves were at the seawall slapping and like going over. So just
Damn.
behind the seawall, it was flooding, and then and it's like maybe like 20 feet. It's like 20 feet, and then it's the road.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was coming in.
Yeah.
And it was even crazier because like as the waves are crashing into the sea wall, they kind of do like that mop bucket effect where it goes to like the other side and makes another wave, and then the other waves coming in crash into it. So there was a lot of collision. It was crazy. And then at night, it's even crazier because we took drives at night just to kind of go look at the beach. The tide would go out, and it would go out to like basically where the old beach used to be.
Oh shit.
So it went out far, and then the following morning it would come in real close, crashing and big waves and
Damn.
everything. Yeah, dude, it was drastic difference between
Yeah.
night and day.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. I wonder what's going on with that.
I don't know, man. There's
That's
that
pretty wild.
conspiracy theory I was telling you, man.
Right?
How
They're controlling the
how
weather.
what was it? The all them crazy tornadoes we had like 2 weeks ago up north. It's all crazy and everything, saying it's a supercell, this, that, and the other.
Oh, you're
And
talking
then
about HARP, right?
I don't know if it was
The
HARP.
conspiracy of HARP, like
No,
man-made weather.
I'm talking about my own, man. I'm talking about my own.
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about I was talking about like how the last episode I was telling you it's crazy. We're having all this tornadoes and this stuff, and I'm at work watching YouTube videos because I'm bored, and a trailer for the new Twister movie comes on, and it's basically like damn near close to the current events that are happening right now.
You don't think that's just coincidence though? Because Twister's like an old ass movie that they're trying to remake because they're not creative anymore.
I don't know, dude. It was a little too coincidental to me.
Honestly, I feel like it's more of a I don't know if you've heard the
Because
conspiracy that Bill Clinton, not Bill Clinton. What's the other Bill that's famous? Bill Gates. That motherfucker owns a lot of land, like in the mid United States. Apparently, like a lot of billionaires are buying like central land in the mid United States. And they're building bunkers and shit. I wouldn't be surprised if they're paying like the government to control the weather and just like wipe out sections of it so they can buy the land and kind of like what they did with Hawaii, where they burned down half of Hawaii just to buy all the land back.
I don't know if you'd seen. Man, I can't remember. I remember it was kind of like a. I think it was like on National Geographic where they were talking about when the ice caps finally melt after so many years, how like the ocean comes up and like
Yeah.
covers up Texas. California's finally splits from the U.S. and part of it's like underwater
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Yeah, and
Wonder if it's because of that.
that's why all the billionaires are buying all that land in the central U.S. That's what I'm saying. Think about it. Hawaii, they wanted to turn that island into the first AI powered island and smart city in the world. They couldn't get people to leave, so what they do, they burn it down using Project Bluebeam. You know, what makes you think they're not doing the same thing in the
Blue
Midwest?
beam.
You don't know about Project Bluebeam?
Dude, I'm not in that whole conspiracy
Oh my
space like
god,
you
dude!
are, dude.
Well, let me educate you on Project Bluebeam. So pretty much what's going on is the U.S. has these fucking laser beams up there, up in space, like in satellites. Think about like James Bond villain style laser beams. They
Mm-hmm.
can just like wipe out the portions of the Earth whenever they want,
Okay.
right? So the whole conspiracy is that whatever fucking island in Hawaii that burned down last year, um, they were planning on turning that island into a smart city, like the first AI powered smart city. Like
Mm-hmm.
pretty much they had to redo the entire infrastructure, turn everything into green energy. The government was going to be AI powered for that city, and the residents did not want that to happen. Right, so they were refusing to sell their land. They were refusing to do all these things that they wanted them to do. So they used Project Bluebeam, which is a fucking laser beam up in space that they shoot down to Earth, and they burn parts of the island. Right, they ignite the whole island. And what really ran with this conspiracy theory was that metal objects like cars were melted down like completely. And a flame, if you know a little bit about science and thermal energy and thermodynamics, a flame cannot get hot enough to burn down metal the way it melted it on these cars. So people started looking into like what the fuck could cause it. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a car that
I
catches on
don't know,
fire.
man. This is starting to
All the
sound like that.
aluminum, all the aluminum will burn, but the steel won't. Like aluminum will melt, steel will burn, but it won't melt. Right. So that's where all the conspiracy started. Right.
Starting to sound like a Twin
So
Towers.
the crazy thing with Blue Beam is that it's literally a blue fucking beam, and it can't burn blue things.
Oh,
Like
is
when
that
it,
why China was putting blue tarps on their roofs?
that's why China is actually changing a lot of their roofs in their metropolitan areas to blue roofs because the blue beam cannot burn it. And it was proven in Hawaii, on that island that burned, because there were certain centers that everything around it burned, but the center didn't burn because it had a blue roof. Kind of why Epstein has a blue roof on his island.
Damn, dude, Walmart's taking this shit a little too
Bro,
serious.
I'm telling you,
Taking
dude,
out all the targets.
fucking taking out the targets and making a sign up for a subscription to use self checkout. Ain't that some shit?
God.
Isn't that the craziest fucking thing about Walmart? They're like, fuck self checkout. You have to pay extra to self checkout, but we're still only gonna have one cashier open at a time when you come
You know,
shopping.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know you. I didn't know they were gonna charge extra for that.
Yeah,
I didn't hear. I didn't hear about that.
apparently starting next year. Actually, it's already starting to roll out in some states where you have to pay the Walmart Plus subscription to be able to use self checkout.
Right.
Yeah, in some states
So, are
you
they
even got
gonna
to pay for
mail
the
me a
plastic bag.
paycheck for doing the job that they're supposed to be hiring people to be doing?
No, sir, they're not Costco. Dude,
Mm.
that's the cool shit about
Wait,
Costco.
Costco? What?
Hell yeah. Costco, you get that executive club membership like I do, VIP over here. You spend money with them and they give you money back for doing their job. Ain't that cool shit?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, dude. Ever since I got that card, I've been buying everything there. About to go buy 3 laptops there in a couple months.
God damn.
God damn, dude. Talking about conspiracies, though. So, do you know what's going on with Trumpito, Mr. Donald Trump, our presidente?
No.
Well, if you don't know, he's on trial in New York, right? For
Mm-hmm.
supposedly like using his money to pay hookers and hiding it as something else. Which honestly, is he really breaking the law? Probably not. But the Democrats and Joe Byron and Sleepy Joe, they're over here trying to get him down so he can't run as president, and they're trying to hold him down. Which, I mean, that whole case is fucked, dude. It's so fucking corrupt. Literally, the judge today for that case told the jury, "You guys need to vote on whether you think he's guilty. It does not have to be a unanimous decision. You can have a 4-4-4 split, and he will still be found guilty."
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I mean that tells you how fucked this whole trial is, right? They're just trying to fuck him over. And well, anyways, I've been watching this shit like every day, trying to stay up to date with what's going on with Donald Trump because he's my next president. I'm gonna vote for him. I'm
Mm.
endorsing him.
God damn. We're gonna get canceled.
We're gonna get canceled, but you know what? God damn it, I stand with him, right?
Yeah.
Fuck Joe Byron and his bullshit over here. Got us in debt. Fucking the worst inflation in U.S. history, worst job history in U.S.
Fucking
history.
gas is $3 a gallon now. Like fuck.
Gas is expensive. He's still giving money to the fucking Ukrainians and the Israelis. Like, fuck all that shit. We need Trump back. On top of that, fucking Joe Byron's over here letting all illegals come in and then he's buying them off so he gets votes. If that's not fucking cheating, I don't know what is. But anyways, back to Donald Trump and his whole trial and like how it's been a whole smear campaign, right? The other day I was pondering on this and I was like, what if Donald Trump's the smartest man we've ever seen run for president? What if all this shit that's happening to him is him paying people to make him look worse so the American people get behind him? You ever think about that? Like spins on this shit? Like, what if this whole trial and all this fucking witch hunt trial they've been doing on him isn't really the Democrats? What if it's Donald Trump paying people to make it look like it's the Democrats trying to turn on him just so he gets more votes? Think about that. Like, would that
Interesting.
not make him the smartest man to ever run for president?
Yeah.
Using the hatred towards him just to fuel.
Playing both sides.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, if I was running for president, I'd be doing that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be trying to make people look like they're just coming at me for no fucking reason.
Well, publicity is still publicity. But of
Exactly.
course, you spread like wildfire, especially when it's more negative.
Yeah, and then I mean, think about it. I mean, look at the Bronx. Did you see how many people went out to go watch him at the Bronx after AOZ was like AOC, not AOZ because you're AOZ, but AOC was talking shit about him going to the Bronx, and the next thing you know, the entire South Bronx is there supporting him. Makes you think, what if he's behind all this? What if he's paying the
Mm.
Democrats? What if he's playing their game but a whole lot better? I mean, because he's a master manipulator, bro. He's rich as fuck.
He's a master debater.
He's a master debater on both ends.
I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Oh, just food for thought. I don't know why I started thinking about that the other day, but I was just looking at all this and I was like, this motherfucker's the smartest man
So
I've
if you
ever.
disappear next week, I know what happened.
Yeah. Or if this podcast for some reason ends up corrupt, we know something happened.
I'll be like, wow, we gotta start all over
Nah, but
again,
think
buddy.
about it. Like, wouldn't that be fucking genius?
That would be genius.
Like, you just spin zone everybody into thinking that, the other team's against you and trying to hold you down, but really you're the one just funding everything.
But then that at the same time also seems very scary.
Why?
Someone manipulating the system.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's kind of terrifying too if that's the case, because then it kind of like, let's say if it's not Donald Trump, and I mean, I want to believe that Donald Trump's not that bad of a person.
Yeah.
right?
Same.
Right? I want to believe that he's not that bad of a person. He actually cares. But what if that's a front too? You know, and not we've had him as president before, so we know what it's like. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, what if it wasn't Donald Trump and it was somebody else
I mean, we
that's
got Joe
doing what he
Byron.
did? That's doing what he did, right?
Uh-huh.
To get the votes to become president, and then manipulates
Joe
everything else
Byron.
to get what he wants. Oh
Look
yeah,
at look
yeah,
at Sleepy Joe, dude. He's over here letting all the immigrants come in and telling them, you get citizenship as long as you vote for me. I mean, come
yeah,
on now. I mean, literally, I know you don't know this because you don't keep up with fucking news, but literally in the Senate, they voted on whether or not the illegals that came in should be able to vote, and all the Democrats voted yes for it.
yeah. It's cheating.
Exactly,
It's cheating. They
exactly,
shouldn't. They
bro.
shouldn't count. They
Like
really shouldn't.
we have the most corrupt justice system and most corrupt presidency of all time.
But it's also kind of fucked up though that the illegals sit there and support and vote for the very people that are trying to kick them the fuck out.
I mean, they're gonna vote for fucking Joe Byron. He got them in, bro.
Yeah,
He's buying their votes. Shit's wild.
yeah. But
And
you
then
also never know. He might just make the process longer for them. Yeah, he got the votes. Yeah, he's keeping his promise that you're getting your citizenship. But what if it just takes forever?
I don't think it's gonna make it take forever. I think if it means him getting votes, he's gonna do everything he can to get it. I mean, it's why he fucking passed that fucking the bill to relieve debt for student loans. He's just
Yeah,
trying to buy
relieve
votes.
my fucking debt.
Right? Shit. You know what's crazy is like he's giving people with student loans $35,000 to relieve their debt. Right? Now there's a whole bunch of like things to it, right? They had to have the loans for so long, they had to get them within a certain time period, yada yada. But where's my 35,000? I mean, I worked through fucking COVID. I caught COVID 9 times, worked through it all the time, and I didn't get
Where's my
shit except
stimmy, dude? Where's my stimmy?
right. I
It's
need
been a
that
minute.
$35,000 stimmy with it too. I'm
Yeah.
trying to start a farm.
I only received the first one and the second one. Where's 3, 4, 5, and 6? I know
Exactly,
they're
bro.
out there. They exist. Where they at? Where they at, though?
Exactly. Throw 35 grand my way. Shit.
Mm. I'm a low income household.
I can be.
I can be. It's just me on the name of where I live. All I gotta say is I rent,
Right?
and I'm a low income household.
Shit, man. I wish I could say
Where my stimmy at? Where
that.
my stimmy at? Where my food stamps at?
I'm just saying, if you caught COVID and worked through COVID, I feel like you should get an extra stimmy.
I feel like if you had for example, like the nurses and doctors, if you had to work through COVID, I feel like you should have gotten a tax break.
No, yeah. Or at least give me
Because
another stimmy.
all that overtime,
Yeah,
you're
went
paying
straight to
taxes on
taxes.
it. Yeah, and it
Yep.
went straight to taxes. You kind of fucked some people because it's like, yo, you made this much in this year. You
Pushed you
got,
into another bracket.
yeah, they should have gotten a tax break.
Hell yeah, dude. And a stimmy on top of that.
Yeah,
Fuck you
yeah.
mean?
I mean, most of them were working like straight overtime, so it wasn't even like regular hours. Like for my
Motherfucker, I
job,
was working 2 jobs during COVID. I didn't
shit.
get shit.
My job, if you worked COVID and there was like a skeleton crew, if you
uh-huh.
worked there, dude, you were getting paid um your regular hours,
Uh-huh.
and then on top of that they duplicated your regular hours into overtime.
Bro, that's bullshit.
And then on top of that, um I think you had a choice of either like a payout or to be given like comp time.
You know what I got?
Like a certain comp time.
I got COVID 8 fucking times. And I got called in to go back to work while I had COVID twice.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I remember that. Where I'm at home with COVID, and then you're like, I have COVID too, but they called me in, and I was like, what? What?
Fucking half dying over
What
there,
the
but
fuck?
still had
I
to
was
be at
like,
work.
and I feel like it was like a country redneck bullshit like literally, because we worked with nothing but like country white people, and they was like it was like COVID was a conspiracy theory.
It really was.
Like it did not exist. Oh, so and so from like this other shop got COVID. Don't say nothing. Don't tell nobody. Don't even tell the people that were in contact with them.
Exactly. They kept it hush hush for
And
a
then it
long
got to
time.
a point to where like 3 or 4 people went down with COVID, and they still weren't telling other people. They were just like,
Yeah.
no, still show up to work like normal.
Yeah. You know what pisses me off the most
Like that
about
one
that?
contractor that came like once a week just to fucking spray like fucking chemical half ass on everything was really doing something.
Yep. Yep. You know what pisses me off the most about all that though is that I caught COVID so many fucking times, got called back to work so many fucking times, worked through a skeleton crew, went to another store, worked helped them get back up. You know, once I got to Rosenberg, like I did everything I can to get them back up. Caught COVID again. Never got a single fucking bonus. Never got a thank you. Never got, anything out of it. Except fucking COVID.
Instead, they took your efficiency and gave it to everybody else but you.
Exactly. And on top of that, I got fucked over bonuses for like a year before I got to Rosenberg because of that shit.
And then they sat there and said that the older mechanic has better efficiency than you, and you're just like, how the fuck is that possible?
Yeah. That's
And they're
bullshit, man.
basically sitting there in your face, like telling you your efficiency needs to go up, and you're like, how's it supposed to go up when I join jobs that other people can't complete?
Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry that, on those jobs you quoted 2 weeks worth of work, and the person you gave it to that we
Took four.
told you we told you you said it'd take 40 hours. We told you not to give it to the certain individual, and he always on paper proof would turn any number of hour job into double the hours of what it was.
Right. God
And
damn, dude.
then
So
when
that's
it
what I'm
goes
saying. What?
over double the hours. So if it was a 4 hour job, he made it an 8 hour job. And once he reached 8 hours and 1 minute, the job was handed to you. And then they were like, yep. And then your efficiency just went,
It's funny. He's their lead mechanic now.
well, that sucks. No
I've
wonder
only
they still call you for advice.
I've only hit budget once since I've left.
That's
That
a
was
miracle.
January, which doesn't
That's a
even
miracle.
count.
That's a miracle. The amount of like machines and tractors that I see in the back that aren't even put together.
Yeah. You know what makes me laugh about that? I got my revenge at the end of the day. I went to two shops, ran up their numbers so fucking high that I knew they wouldn't be able to hit the numbers for the next 2 years.
I can't wait till they open that new location. I'm taking that day off.
Oh, I'm gonna be there. I'm calling in sick to be
I'm
there.
gonna look at every nook and cranny and be like, so now you give us the shit that we need, and we
Right?
gone. What
No,
the fuck?
apparently they didn't give them shit.
Oh damn! So they gotta
Apparently
take all the old shit.
it's gonna be a shit show. Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I'm really curious how that's gonna work. How they're gonna be
so
moving shit
so last time I talked to them, they told me that they can't use the cranes if the doors are open. The overhead cranes in the shop, they
because
can't
the
use
doors get
them
in the way.
because the doors get in the way.
What engineering dumbass did that?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me,
Did
but
they put?
it
Did
ain't
they
my
put?
problem.
Dude, did they? Please tell me they didn't ask the lead mechanic to give their input on the building. Because if so, I don't know how many Budweisers he drank during his lunch, but god damn.
That's gonna be a shit show. I'm so excited for it.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I
I'm
can't
gonna
wait
go.
for
I'm
the
gonna like.
opening
I'll come back
day,
for $50 an hour.
dude. I can't wait to go back and be like, "Yo, what is this? Why'd y'all do
Right.
this? That
Right.
don't make sense."
Mm-hmm.
Although
Yep.
the shop looks a lot smaller.
It is a lot smaller.
Yeah, looking at it from the road, I was like, "Ooh, that's tiny compared to what we had."
Yep.
You
It's a
got more
tiny one.
land. You got more land, but that's a tiny ass shop,
I'm
dude.
in a smaller shop. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know what's funny is like I saw the original blueprints, um, and what they came up with at the end. It's not what anywhere near what the original blueprints were like.
Dude, it looks small in general. Just looking at it
Mm-hmm.
from the side of the road, like even the front store looks tiny.
Yep. Yep. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see it. I mean, I know they delayed the opening, but we'll be there.
With
We,
GoPros, and
I'll
we'll
be there
show the
wearing my
viewers. Just
Weekly
be
D
like,
podcast.
look at these motherfuckers that screwed us
Right.
over. Look at them now.
Right. It's gonna be a good time.
Sometimes I wish I could have kept my keys.
I still have all my tractor keys. I have 4 sets. That's what I gave them 2 sets. I didn't realize I had 4 sets. All right. Well, with
Hey,
that being said,
you still got that 300 blackout?
not anymore. I sold it. Why? Be a good time.
Allegedly, I was thinking about taking a tractor or two.
I mean, we don't need a
I
300
need,
blackout for it.
I need it. Nah, man, you gotta take out them fucking camera trailers.
We don't
They
even need
got
to
one
do
in the
that.
front and in the back, I think now.
That's fine, dude. We got keys.
Yeah, we got keys. We're the ones that told them how we disabled them, so of course we know how to re-enable them.
Exactly. Exactly. I installed all the GPSs.
There you go. There you go.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Now, if all of a sudden they see a Rosenberg tractor, there was a trade-in. Hey, it wasn't me.
Couple SVLs go
That
missing.
boy George hooking it up.
Right?
Mm.
Oh shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think this is a good time to tell our listeners about our next sponsor. Huge shout out to our sponsor, Rexing Inc. If you're looking for to upgrade your gear, now is the perfect time. Rexing is a US based company specializing in top quality dash cams, hunting cameras, and body cams designed to meet every driver and adventurer's specific needs. And great news right now, Rexing is still running the huge Memorial Day sale where you can get up to 50% off select dash cams and game cams. Whether you need to protect yourself from bad drivers or capture your outdoor adventures, Rexing has you covered with unbeatable deals. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head over to Rexing now and gear up with the best in tech and security. Hit that link in the show notes, in the episode notes, or if you're watching on YouTube, hit that link in the show notes.
Boy, that really spacing out and just letting it go with the flow is really kind of biting you at the ass in the end, huh?
You know what happened is I've had like 5 of those fucking hard teas.
Excuses. Excuses.
You know what the best excuse I've ever had was when I got too fucking high at the 420 event and bombed that interview with Trey Tutson. You know, it's on our drive, and the other day I was kind of just going through the drive, you know, kind of seeing what was on there, and I saw it, and I was like, I gotta listen to this again. Clicked on it, cried for about 20 minutes after that because of how bad it was. I was laughing so fucking hard, dude. I was like, I can't believe we finally got like that was the first comedian ever. And I completely bombed that entire interview because I got too fucking high. Oh man, good times, good
He'll
times.
never live that down.
I'll never live that one down. And it's on the internet forever.
Yep, it's
People
on
can
the
always see
internet
it.
forever now.
That
I
was a lot
recorded
of
it.
fun
I
though.
was there. I saw it in person.
That was a lot of fun. Actually, talking about recording like things like that. You know how I told you me and my wife were supposed to do an episode last week and we never did.
Yeah,
Um, so we're
sex
gonna go.
tape doesn't count.
Huh?
Sex tape don't count.
No. That's for my eyes only, buddy. But
Oh,
I have those microphones right, and like me and my wife have had a pretty busy weekend these past couple weekends, and we're talking about going to the beach next weekend to watch the sunrise. And I was like, you know what? That's gonna be the perfect time to record a fucking episode. So I'm gonna take my mics, the little clip-on mics. We'll record it on my phone, and we're gonna do like a 30-minute interview on the beach this weekend. That's gonna be a dope ass fucking episode.
My name's Daniel. Your name's Noelia. Why'd you pick me?
Exactly. I'm asked all the hard questions. God damn. I'm talking about that. I had a pretty good Memorial Weekend, buddy. It's funniest thing that happened. On Friday, I was punching out for work. My mother in law, my swagger, calls me, and she's like, "Hey, can you come look at my car?" I was like, "Why? What happened?" She's like, "Well, I was driving home, and it started making a weird sound. I got home, turned the car off, and as I was walking into the door, I heard a think on the floor. I go look at it, and there's a pulley on the floor." And then I was like, "You don't say." I was like, "I'll be over there in a little bit." So I get off work. My wife gets home. We head over there to my in law's house, which they live like down the street from us, right? It's not a big deal. We go over there. I'm looking at her car. I see the pulley on the floor. And I was like, that looks like the harmonic dampener. I was like, there's no fucking way the harmonic dampener just broke like that. I jack up the car, take the wheel off, look under on the right side because it's a Toyota Camry, so all the pulleys are right up against the fender liner. I look over, fucking harmonic dampener, straight up, just like the rubber bond just came apart. It's an old ass car. It's from '99, right? Has very little maintenance. And I was like, well, that's gonna be a fun ass thing to change. There's no space, right? It's a fucking pulley with the keyway on there, so I know it's gonna be tight
Oh
on there.
god damn.
Bro, my entire Saturday morning, from 9 o'clock to noon, I wrestled with that fucking pulley. I broke two fucking jaw pullers from Harbor Freight. I broke my bolt-on puller from Harbor Freight. I went and bought two more and broke another one of them. That fucking pulley was on there so fucking tight that no matter what I did, I put heat on it. I put fucking PB blaster on it, penetrating oil. That motherfucker would not budge. I finally got it off. Literally, I took the pulley off. It took me 5 minutes to put the new one on, belts back on, everything back on. I was like, son of a bitch. I spent probably 5 hours trying to wrestle that fucking pulley off. Because there's literally this much space to pull that pulley off before you hit the fender liner.
Mm-hmm.
I took the fender liner off. There was still like where the pinch weld for the fender still in the fucking way of the pulley, dude. It was so frustrating. But I got to play mechanic, which was a lot of fun. I missed it. I missed it a
Yeah, I'm
lot,
not gonna
actually.
lie. I've been thinking about it. I'm like, man, I kind of want some extra cash. I've been thinking about seeing about side jobs, working on
Bro,
cars.
I'm literally thinking about getting a job at like a quick lube just for the weekends to go change oil.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, I might. I mean, I've got connections with O'Reilly's,
Uh-huh.
CarQuest. Um, not only because of my job, but because I used to work for both of them.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking even farther into it. I was like, man, what happens if I like go for like register the business, get a tax ID number, and then I've been watching YouTube videos of
Mm-hmm.
Concept 3 Performance. I don't know if you've seen them,
Mm-hmm.
where they do the customer states.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a
Uh-uh.
skinny Asian dude. It might pop up if you ever look up enough, or just look up Concept 3 Performance.
Mm-hmm.
In one of his shorts on TikTok, um, it was either a short or it was a TikTok. I can't remember which one, but he showed um, where he says, first tip is y'all ask where do I get online or where do I get my parts. I try to use Rock Auto because they make
Mm-hmm.
good prices and I can still get the name brand but cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another thing where he said, some of y'all wonder why I charge $100 an hour, um, and everything. He said, but most of the time, I don't care about making money. I care about taking care of people.
Yeah.
And so then he opened up World Pack. You know that
Uh-huh.
brand, World Pack. He opened up his account on there, and he showed how much he gets at wholesale,
Mm-hmm.
and then how much he charged the customer for it. And it wasn't like that much upcharge.
Upcharge. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. It was like he got it for like $20, and I think he sold the part for like $50.
Uh-huh.
And then plus like the hour that it took for him to do it or whatever, it was like $150 to do the job or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, what do I need to make an account with WorldPack? And I looked and it's
Right.
like valid tax ID. And I was like, damn it.
Shit, I got one of those. You want to start a business?
Shit. I was like, damn. I was like, dude, if I could sit there and fucking look up these jobs, look up the parts, and see how much it's gonna cost, and if I can get it at wholesale,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I think
Well,
I can make some money doing
hell
side
yeah, dude.
jobs.
No, I've legit like been thinking about going to O'Reilly's, like sitting in the parking lot and be like, "Well, do mechanic work in the parking lot."
There's actually quite a few people that sometimes like depending on like the O'Reillys, like the one near you, you
Mm-hmm.
said you know the guy.
Yeah.
If you make a business card and give it to him and say, hey, if anybody needs, you know, mechanic work,
Yeah. Hit
refer
me
them,
up.
because you'd be surprised when I worked at O'Reilly's how many times people would say, hey, do y'all know like a pretty good mechanic
Mm-hmm.
that probably won't be super expensive?
Uh-huh.
And I mean, there was this one guy, damn, I'm trying to remember his name. Because every time I think about him, I only think about his brother, because his brother also did side work. But he was like, just let him know, and Cruz, and
I
he'd be
know
like,
Chris.
here's my card or whatever, and he's like,
Uh-huh.
give it to them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've been thinking about it. Like legit, I was like, I can make a couple $100 on the weekend without doing much. I
dude,
gotta be out in the sun.
I even thought about, because I finally got like a toolbox for my truck.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting like a uh air tank
Yeah.
with an air
Put a compressor.
compressor
Yeah.
and fucking have air on the truck.
Dude, that's what I need to
And
do.
I was like, if I have that, it works to my benefit, because if the truck ever breaks down on the side of the road, like
You
a
got the
tire or
gear.
whatever,
Yeah.
I have air.
Bro, let's do it to the mini truck.
Oh hell
Come
no.
on. Come on. I'll help you
No.
out.
No, the mini truck's my fucking that's a pavement princess, dude.
Here we are. Here we are. We get the mini truck.
No.
We put a flatbed on that bitch.
No.
Air compressor, toolboxes.
Fuck no.
Come on.
Dude, that motherfucker gonna be squatted with just both of our fat asses in there. We have to beef up the suspension just to handle both of us. They're gonna be
we'll,
like, dude,
we'll
why'd you
call it
put a
heavyweight
lowering kit on your
mechanics,
truck? I
bro.
was like, nah, dude, it don't have a low weight. It doesn't have a lowering kit on it.
Look,
Just watch us get out.
I already got the business name, Heavyweight Mechanics.
Oh my god.
Little heavyweight cuz.
Nah, but I mean, I thought about it, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, damn, I could get Daniel into this.
Don't do that, dude. You know me. I'm an addictive ass person where I get addicted to whatever I'm doing, and
And then if we ever need welding work, I
I can
know
weld.
I know two welders too.
I can weld with MIG. I can't weld with stick. I can weld fucking nickels
One of
with
them
MIG.
knows how to weld with all of them.
Yeah, and I can.
And then one has a Class A CDL
Oh,
for
nice.
reference. So I was
Very
like,
nice.
dude, big trucks,
Big trucks.
make big money.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, big trucks are kind of a bitch to work on.
We'll change tires on big trucks.
Shit's
Mobile service.
fuck no,
Mobile service.
no.
Why not? Dude,
I've had to
fucking piece of
move them
cake.
tires, dude. I've had to move them tires. Them bitches weigh a lot. Fuck
Bro, I
that,
used to change tractor tires in like 20 minutes
dude. I thought tractor
in the
tires were bad.
field.
I thought tractor tires were bad. Truck tires, nah,
Nah, bro. It's a fucking
nah.
piece of cake. They're stiffer, they break easier. They use a little bit of fire to see them back. No problem.
No, we use a air tank.
Oh, that's pussy shit.
The bead setter.
The bead setter, yeah. I can do it with a little bit of fucking starting fluid in a match.
Yeah, see, after a certain incident in my shop where one of the welders, the younger one, decided to make a little cannon and put a black cat in it,
Oh shit.
Better yet, should I say, several black cats powder in
Uh-huh.
the tube, and then lit the fuse, and
Whoa.
that sucker went out the shop across the parking lot and made a hole in the carport.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we have to get like permission just to light a match.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, yep,
That's
yep.
fucking
Let's
awesome.
just say he was on thin ice for a while. He's still with us. The other one was on thin ice to the point to where it was you
He's no
gotta
longer
go.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn, dude. That's fucking awesome.
yep.
That is
And you
fucking
know what's
awesome.
even worse is like with my job, word spreads really fast between the shops.
Uh-huh.
One time, my coworker, the parts runner, we were gonna go get breakfast, and he was like, "Oh, hey, it's so and so from the other shop." He rolls down the window and he's like, "What's up, dude? How y'all doing, man?" And they're like, "Man, I heard that it was Santa Ana versus I forgot who they said, Santa Ana and like David Crockett." And it was
Uh-huh.
like, I heard y'all are like, remember the Alamo, and we were like, "Oh goddamn, who the hell told them?" We had to play stupid. We were
That's
told to keep
fucking
hush
funny,
hush
dude.
about it. Yeah, so every once in a while, it's like, remember the Alamo?
God damn. That's hilarious. God damn. Well, shit. Fuck going back to work as a mechanic. Let's just create fucking t-shirts and podcasts, bro. I feel like we can make money doing that. We
I
just
feel
keep
like we'd
slacking
be
on it,
making money right now making T-shirts. Like it doesn't even have to be attached to the podcast. Just fucking put it on an online website and pay for ads.
bro. Thinking about it. Thinking about finally launching what I've been trying to launch for a while. I just haven't had the dedication to do it.
And if you don't want to do it, we'll just create a website and then have like a third party
Make it all.
printing company.
Right.
What
Now,
is it?
honestly,
Print for you or something like that. That voice crack. Holy shit.
god damn, dude, you have puberty.
Woo. God.
Now, honestly, I've just been testing the shirts I've made to see if they hold up. Like all the shirts I've made in the past, I'm trying to put them through like a 100 wash test, which all the shirts have been holding up pretty well. To my surprise, I didn't think vinyl holds up that well.
If I can get you, I'm trying to think. If I can give you my work emblem somehow,
Uh-huh.
I'll have you make me a shirt, and I can definitely test out the 100 washes for you.
Send me a screenshot or send me the emblem. I'll fucking redraw it and retrace it if I have to.
You're probably going to have to,
Yeah.
because I can't find. I tried to find a digital uh, copy of it,
Mhm.
but I can't
No,
because
I got
it's
ways to turn them into
because it's
vector files.
yeah, because it's very specific.
Yeah, I got ways to turn them into vector files. Send it to me.
Yeah,
I'll make you a shirt.
yeah, because I don't know where we get ours from,
Uh huh.
but as you can see, I'm wearing the weekly D one.
Yeah.
But this emblem for work has
Uh huh.
already started cracking and everything.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I mean,
Shit.
I wear them. I've worn them for 2 years now,
Yeah.
so that's well over like 100 washes.
Yeah.
And like it started cracking and everything.
Yeah.
On some of them, it's still good, kind of like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other ones, you see where it's cracking.
Gotcha.
But
Like the
I need.
weekly D ones I made, they haven't cracked yet
I don't know if I
or
really
peeled.
worn these. I don't know if I've worn this one that much.
Next weekly D shirt with the lettering, the weekly D.
I
What
feel
color
like
would
I
you want
have.
it? I'm actually gonna make shirts soon.
Do what
Um,
now? The color
um,
of the shirt itself?
yeah. Would you want another black one, or would you prefer that we change up the color?
I'm
What?
fine with black, navy blue, maroon, gray.
Maroon would be pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm fine with like those colors because that's usually what I wear. Even
Okay.
if it's not like a navy blue, if it's like a not like a baby blue, but like in between,
A
like
darker
just
blue.
kind of like just a blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a blue, a maroon, gray, black.
I'm thinking about making some new shirts for us just
Um,
after the year. I have like 4 different brand projects and I'm gonna start. I've already one of the reasons I haven't been designing shit is because Noelia's been using my iPad for school. And she just gave me my iPad back because she's out of school, and I'm gonna buy her a new one soon. So I'm gonna actually start designing shit and like drawing it out. I'm actually gonna start practicing my drawings again. I'm gonna start with some portraits.
I need to do that, dude. I've been staring at my iPad,
Yeah.
and I know my iPad's just been sitting there like no charge whatsoever.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn, dude,
You want to sell your iPad?
I need to get back into it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've honestly just been waiting for that to get my iPad back. So I'm gonna start drawing a lot more, and like I said, I'm gonna start doing portraits just to get the practice in of drawing certain things out. I'll probably do some like artist portraits of the guests we've had, just just a fun little thing to do, and I'll probably make some stickers out of it
Kind of
just
like
for shits
how
and grins, like when I did
accident,
O'Shea Way.
kind of like accidental chaos is starting to do now.
Yeah, but they Mason's a fucking graphic designer, like an actual graphic artist.
Oh,
So he has a lot of time to draw and shit.
we're just a bunch of noobs.
Yeah, we're still learning, but we got enough skill to start our own shit. Actually, the brand I'm gonna drop, I think you're gonna like. It's a little bit more of a streetwear thing. I've showed you one of the first like sketches a while back, but I think I'm ready to drop it.
I don't
I'll,
remember.
I'll show you after once we're done
It's
recording,
been that long, dude. It's been locked up in secret for that long. I don't remember.
bro. There's been a lot of things locked up in secret.
Dude, I was looking at my through my Procreate the other day because I needed to try and send the file to my mom for
uh,
her T-shirt design
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
for her presidency of her like Secretaries Association,
Uh-huh.
which is actually next month that she gets sworn in.
Okay.
Um, she's gonna use the logo I made basically across everything.
Nice. Hell
So
yeah.
as far as T-shirts, I don't know yet.
Okay. That's cool. Like I said, I'm making t-shirts for a birthday party thing. Um, I gotta make like 12, 15 shirts. So I'm gonna be busy next weekend.
Yeah. No, but I was looking at my Procreate and I saw like one of the anime t-shirts
Uh-huh.
that I was thinking about doing and I was like, damn, dude, I kind of want to go back to trying and doing that.
We should honestly like we should try to drop the brand and just get it rolling.
I mean, I feel like instead of just like dropping the brand, I should have been drawing, dude.
Same.
I feel like I should have just been drawing.
Damn, dude, is this podcast just full of regrets?
Damn.
God damn, dude. I'm over here regretting working through COVID. You know what's funny about the fact that I worked through COVID? I volunteered like 3 times to get fired during COVID.
They're like, nah, you make too much money.
But shit, honestly, think about it. If I would have gotten fired during COVID, we would have never met, right? But I would have gone so crazy with podcasting if I was getting paid fucking unemployment to do nothing but sit on my ass. But then I
You
would have.
know, that's the other crazy thing is I
You had the opportunity.
I got into my motorcycle accident right in
Uh-huh.
2020 when COVID happened. I had an Elgato capture card. I had a mic. I
You have it all.
had a webcam.
Not as good as this one, man.
I could have been like YouTubing. I could have
Yeah.
been Twitch streaming. I mean, like I spent like during my physical therapy and everything. I mean, like, dude, there's times where I spent like damn near 8 hours playing video games,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, damn, that was like a golden opportunity to like.
You didn't do shit with it.
And I didn't do shit with it.
Because you didn't know me. I would have told you. I would have been like, Alan, you better start playing them video games, boy.
Think I was even. I can't remember. Did you put me onto Farming Simulator, or was I already on Farming Simulator?
No, we found Farming Simulator together. I told you we should start streaming Farming Simulator because
And we still haven't, dude.
bro, I have it.
God
I have it locked and loaded.
damn. God
I just honestly
damn.
that's on me though because
Fucking the stimmy farms just sitting there, just chilling, not making any money.
we
Your
done
cows
ran
are
out of stimmies by this
your
time.
damn cows are
Oh, okay,
probably
okay,
dead
okay,
by
okay.
now.
Okay, the idea. Let's start off broke bitch farms. That'll be the start of our stream. We done.
Mm,
We start off with guys. We done ran out of the stimulus package.
mm. We spent all this stimmy and made no profit.
We'll call it Joe Byron Farms, Sleepy Joe Farms,
Oh god,
just full of inflation.
Jesus Christ, full of regret, just like this episode.
Just like this episode, brought to you by.
Yeah, there you go. Brought to you by.
Oh,
If
oh
you
my
don't,
god!
if you don't want to remember the night before, hit up Honeysuckle.
Exactly. And let's take a quick moment to shout out our favorite sponsor, the best sponsor of all time, our good friends at Honeysuckle Brand. Honeysuckle is your go to recreational hemp retailer specializing in only the good stuff. From CBD to variations of Delta 8, Delta 9, whether you're into gummies, vapes, or pre rolls, they've got a little something something for everyone. But that's not all. Honeysuckle is revolutionizing the game with their cannabis infused nectars that can elevate your adult beverages to a whole new level. Imagine turning your usual drink into a sensational experience. Ready to try it out? Click the link below to get 15% off your first purchase. Let Honeysuckle give you a start to some happy days. Cheers, amigos. Go check out Honeysuckle. Hit the link in the show notes below to get you that 15% off, brought to you by Honeysuckle. Nailed that one.
lay off the hard teas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because beverage. What the fuck's a beverage?
You know what? My autism.
Okay. We're gonna blame it on the tism.
My tism, bro. It's risen.
Mm.
God
The
damn.
juice is loose. I
Jeez
don't know why.
Louise,
I don't know
nigga.
why I'm saying that. I think I'm saying that because I sent a meme to Nicole where it was like your girl asks, "Did you pull out?" And
Damn.
it cuts to Beetlejuice like coming back, and he's like, "The juice is loose."
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I have had a lot of time on my hands at work.
Bro, at least the diddler's not loose anymore, right?
Mm,
Have you heard about the shit with P. Diddy? Where he beat the shit out of Cassie and the video surfaced?
no,
No? Oh, dude, he beat
oh,
the shit out of his ex girlfriend and a video just surfaced when he beat the shit out of her.
damn.
You know who P. Diddy is, right? Like
Yes,
yeah. You know he's like under a lot of shit for like sexual harassment, sexual
yeah.
abuse,
The parties
parties, the diddler,
allegedly
bro.
had a homosexual relationship with Drake,
Yeah, you know he was over here fucking Meek Mill and Drake.
and that Little Wayne knows something.
He was yelling the juice is loose in a whole nother way.
Yeah.
The diddler's loose out here.
And then 50 Cent knew something too.
Bro, everybody knew something.
I'm trying to remember who else.
So I got a question for you. Is Puff Daddy the Black Epstein?
I guess.
You don't even know who Epstein is.
Yeah. The
Who's
Island.
Epstein? He's the island boy.
Oh goddamn. I would say so. I mean, I guess I would say so. There's a lot going on. There's a
Bro,
lot going on.
the world is crazy right now.
It's even crazier that there's a lot of people coming forward and saying that, yeah.
You know what's even crazier than all that? Knox Spawn quitting rap. Bro.
When this happened?
So
Today? Yesterday? The day before that?
Don't get me wrong. I love Knox Spawn as the person and character he is, right?
Yeah.
Like he is one funny ass dude. He is smart in his own ways. You know, lyrically, he's a pretty lyrical rapper, but his delivery has never been the best. I'm gonna be 100% honest. You know, if there's backlash to this, fuck it, I'll take it. But Knox Spawn could be one of the most lyrical rappers of our time, but his delivery just ain't there. And that's the thing with hip hop. Hip hop, you gotta have the attitude, you gotta have the delivery. If not, it just doesn't work. Like, have you ever watched a white girl
Kind of like,
dance to hip hop aggressively? It just does not work if she doesn't have the attitude
or the ass cheeks.
or the cheeks, right? I
Looking
didn't
like
say
them.
that. Alex said that. No, but
Looking like them roaches off of Men in Black.
no, but like,
I didn't mean to bring my mother-in-law into this.
in all seriousness, bro. Like, Nox Bond got really upset because people weren't supporting his music, and it's like, in a way, right? I was like, you just dissed everyone in hip hop that has a name or somewhat of a name. Like, of course you're gonna get backlash. The fact that your delivery is not the tightest delivery out there, of course you're gonna get backlash. Of course, there's a lot of people nowadays that don't want to support negativity, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these diss tracks were super negative. They were just out there, and obviously he got a lot of hate. So he had a whole fucking explosion on Facebook, on Twitter. Like, you don't get the emails from Next Level, but I do. And like, he had said, like, fuck all the DJs, anyone affiliated with Next Level is fired. I was just like, whoa. Like, I know we're sort of part of Next Level, but not really.
Damn,
You
we got
know,
fired and we didn't even do anything.
exactly.
Fuck.
But you know what? I'll take
Is
it.
this how Chris feels?
You know what? I'll fucking take it. At this point, like, if you're gonna go off at people like that, even though he had a whole apology video and everything, I'm sticking with my guns. If you're gonna come at us like that, say we ain't shit, talk all this shit, and like, he didn't directly come at us, right? But we were technically considered DJs of Next Level, and he did all that shit and then took it back. At this point, I'm just like, man, I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna say we're done with Next Level at this point. Sorry, but I don't like fluctuations like that with our business, right? And whether you agree with me or not, Alan, that's the direction we're taking. At the end of the day, it's my name stands out the most with Paper Plate Media and Weekly D, and I am saying it right now.
Fuck the free world.
We're calling it quits on Next Level.
You're like, what the fuck, Alan?
But I mean, come on now. Like, I know you're having a bad fucking day, but there's no need to go do all the shit you did and then be like, you know what, I had a bad day. Like, as a leader, as someone people follow direction on, you cannot afford to have a bad day like that. It just shows weakness.
You mean kind of like a certain service manager where he sat there and popped off and wondered why it was taking so fucking long to do something? And I think
Exactly.
I told him, get
Look,
your fucking fat ass out that fucking
you
office and come fucking do it.
you know me. I'm very straight up when it comes to leadership. I am very 100% transparent. If you know what you're talking about, I'll back you up. But if you're full of shit, I'm gonna be full of shit with you too.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget those unpaid hours we stayed after work, and you're sitting there just laying into our service manager, like, dude, you
again,
need to
I
do your fucking job.
again, I am very big on leadership. Very big on having the right people in the right spots. If you're not gonna fucking be a leader and put yourself in a leader position, get ready, to get some pushback. Because I don't do that well. I try to be a leader in my own position and do the best that I can in my job. And if you're not gonna give me the same effort, if you're gonna give me that kind of shit, I ain't with it.
Fuck
We
out
ain't
of
with
here. God damn it. I was like, fuck out of here.
No, but you should have seen it, dude. That was fucking crazy this weekend.
I'm about to
he
fucking knock your
exploded.
bitch. Mm.
That was a good one. But that was crazy, man. That was so fucking crazy. Oh man, this was a good one. Oh man. So
I
I
don't
get
know, man. You got me pumped up. Like, you gotta fight
I guess
somebody or something.
what my
God
takeaways
damn.
about this. We're taking no shit. The dealer's on the loose.
God
The
damn.
juice is loose.
The juice is loose. Juices are flowing, all right.
Oh,
God
they're
damn.
flowing. We're
Hmm.
like a goddamn river over here. We flowing.
Shit. At least we got the float. Never mind. I'm not gonna go that way.
God. Oh man, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Lord
Jesus
have mercy.
Christ. You ever see that gangster ass dude that it goes around going, Jesus Christ? Like breakdancing? He's a Hispanic, like gangster ass dude.
No, I
He
don't think
converted
so.
to Christianity.
I don't think I've seen that. No.
He does like shitty breakdancing and he goes, Jesus Christ.
Uh-uh. I didn't
Oh,
see that one.
damn, I gotta put you on game, bro.
I don't know what the fuck be on your For You page, but shit.
You don't want to know what the fuck be on my For You page.
I don't know, but I feel like sobriety's a motherfucker.
It really
You
is.
going into some weird, deep shit, man. You're like, my brain has clarity and I'm going in.
You know, honestly, I don't think my brain has clarity. I feel like my brain just doesn't absorb anymore. It was more interested when I was on drugs.
You thought you were Bradley Cooper off of, what was it, Limitless?
I literally was.
Popped that pill and became governor of Texas.
Hell yeah, dude. I even started doing what Blake said he used to do, which is smoke weed and read books.
God damn.
I'm on one now, bro. That sobriety ain't no shit.
Burning paper, reading
Although
paper.
I did have a fucking like slight relapse this weekend. I literally drank from Friday all the way to Sunday night nonstop.
But it was a holiday.
But like I literally drank. When I say I drink nonstop, let me tell you. Friday, I got off work. As soon as I got off work, I cracked my bottle of tequila open that I had just bought. By the time I went to go look in my Swagger's car, it was halfway gone. All right, I get to my Swagger's house. My Swagger comes out, gives me a beer. He's like, I'm not gonna have you out here high and dry. So pop the beer open, chug it, and start working on the car. Gives me another beer. I was like, all right, I got everything figured out. I need to go order parts. It's too late now. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, I'm there, rise and shine, 6-pack in my hand. I drink a beer. I go all the way to the O'Reilly's and off of Gassner to get the
Fuck.
parts I need. I come back, drink another beer, break a tool, go before I get another cooler. I drink another beer, go get the tool, come back, break the other tool, drink another beer, go back, get another tool, come back,
Damn, dude.
and next thing I know, it was like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I hadn't had breakfast. I was already a 6-pack in. Then my slugger comes by with the 12-pack. Drink all that by 3 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, we were on the third 12-pack. It was bad. Partying.
Damn, dude.
I went partying that night. So here's the crazy thing. Like, I don't get drunk very easily. That is my one and only super. I have a stupid tolerance and I sweat a lot, so I don't get drunk during the summer. So I literally probably drank 2 24-packs. Went clubbing that night, right? Partied till 5 in the morning. Probably between 10 and 5 in the morning, had another probably 15 shots of alcohol. Woke up at 9 o'clock on Sunday because I was having a barbecue at the house. Started off with the 12-pack. Next thing I know, I'm like a 24-pack in. Like I legit by Sunday night, I told my wife, I was like, "Hey, don't panic. I am very well aware. I think I'm relapsing."
Jesus Christ.
Luckily, it was just alcohol, and I became aware of it. See, here's a cool thing about like the way I got sober. I didn't go through AA because AA didn't work for me the first time. So I did a lot of therapy, and I figured out what triggers me, and
Stress.
I also figured not just stress. I have this weird, stupid thing in my brain that when I start drinking, it excites me. and tells me I'm going on an adventure, and I keep drinking to keep the adventure going. It's called euphoric recall or some shit like that. But anyways, because I did so much therapy, I was able to realize my triggers, what triggers it, what happens when I start drinking, and what's going on in my brain. So I was able to not only nip it in the butt and be like, hey, I'm relapsing. Maybe I need to fucking chill and just drink water and Kool-Aid. But two, I was able to recognize that I was relapsing. And the next day I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna drink. I'm just gonna cut it off, nip it in the butt, mentally prepare for the Monday blues, because that's also a thing. When you have a euphoric recall, you get really depressed once the party's over. So I was able to mentally prepare, which is fucking dope. Went to work. I was a little depressed on Tuesday, not gonna lie, but it wasn't as bad as usual. All because of fucking therapy. So with that being said, go get some fucking mental help. Get some therapy if you're having issues you can't deal with. But yeah, long
You
story
got me
short.
thinking now,
What?
because I do have Monday blues.
Bro, I get Monday blues every single weekend. And if I drink,
I don't get it every single weekend. I get it every once in a while. I've kind of
mm,
like stopped because
mm-hmm,
I would call in on Mondays because I'm like no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
but I stopped, and I'm trying to wonder what the hell triggered it.
To figure out your triggers. Honestly, you figure that shit out, you can literally mentally prepare for the Monday blues.
I noticed that if I have a severe mental breakdown,
Uh huh.
I have a migraine.
Oh, really?
So you remember when I told you I had a migraine?
Uh huh.
I had a severe mental breakdown.
Interesting.
Very
Interesting.
interesting.
See, I love these conversations that we have about mental health because not a lot of people have them. And I'm sure someone hears this shit every now and then. They're like, "Fuck, I do the same thing." No, I legit get like Monday blues to the point where like I fear waking up. Like I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but I wake up anxious. One, that I'm gonna oversleep, and two, that
Yes.
I don't want to work.
Yes.
Like I don't want to get out of bed. I literally have the same things happen every weekend.
For
And
me, it's
if I
not every
drink,
weekend, but yeah.
but if I drink, it gets so bad to the point where I'm anxious as fuck about having to wake up. To the point where I won't sleep because I'm so anxious that one, I'll either oversleep or I have to wake up and I don't want to go to bed.
I want to say that I get the Monday blues when I notice that me and Nicole are having like a very good weekend.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Like we're sitting there like even if we're at home not doing anything, we're sitting
Mm-hmm.
there cracking jokes, fucking like dogging on each other, like
Mm-hmm.
cracking jokes left and right, like playing pranks, like things that are making us laugh and everything. And
Yeah,
then it like Sunday night, we're like, fuck, tomorrow I have to go back to work. And we're like,
yeah,
kind of wish this could last like 1 or 2 more days.
yeah, bro.
And then
Like,
and then sometimes it's kind of like I wake up and my first alarm and I'm sitting there like,
I'm gonna do this.
nope, I'm extending my weekend.
I do the same thing. And honestly, like, it sucked, right? Because, like, I've been trying to wake up early to go work out. But when Mondays come around, dude, especially if I have a good weekend, like you said, I don't want that weekend to end, and I'll end up fucking myself over because I'll stay up to like 2, 3 in the morning on Sunday night just because I don't want the weekend to end,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then I'm fucked.
And what was the other thing? What was it called? Euphoric recall.
Euphoric recall, yeah, that's an
Hmm.
actual medical term for people who have addictive personalities like I do. And what happens is when I taste alcohol, right, my brain flips a switch where it's like it's adventure time. Because in my past and in my youth, when my brain was still developing and I started drinking, every time I drank, it led to an adventure. Whether the adventure was getting fucked up and going outside down the street, like it was always an adventure. So my brain, when I drink, says, "Hey, it's adventure time, buddy. Let's go get fucked up and see where the night ends." And it's
Do
what
you
was left.
mind? I am recording. That was my cat.
Oh shit. On my end, it sounded like R2D2.
No, he goes like meow,
No,
meow.
yeah, I
Like
heard
he
that
does,
part.
he does like all that.
That's pretty funny,
It's even worse when like you're trying to go to bed. It's late at night, and he's been sleeping the entire time. He finally crawl into bed. He
dude.
goes
It,
off
I don't.
screaming.
You know what? I don't know how we did it, but we trained my cat to go to bed at the same time as us.
Oh, ours yells at us whenever we don't go to bed. Like right now, it's like
Hmm.
11 o'clock at night. He knows it's way past bedtime. He's screaming
Yeah.
now.
Oh shit.
We used to think that it was like him wanting more food,
Uh huh.
but it's not. It's
It's
him
not.
telling us to go to bed.
Like, hurry up, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. But,
Um, no, but the reason why I was asking about that and how you described it,
uh huh.
I feel like I get that with monsters
Really? I like trigger
because
something in your
you
brain.
remember when I told you like in high school I used to drink like 3 to 4 monsters a day.
Yeah. How you didn't have a heart attack blows my mind.
So I noticed like now like I can drink a singular monster, but if I drink one, sometimes it doesn't happen often, but sometimes something triggers and I get a craving to drink another one,
Oh. Okay.
right? And I think when I'm thinking about it right now is it's a trigger of if I drink that monster and I'm around people that are bringing out the personality that I used to have where I'm sitting there like listening to like what they're saying and we're like all kind of like cracking jokes.
Uh huh.
If I start cracking jokes, like
Uh huh.
really good ones, and everyone's like busted out laughing and I'm dying laughing,
Hmm.
I notice I crave another one
Ooh. Okay.
because that's how I used to be. So like whenever I used to drink that many monsters, every time I had the monster in my hand, I had that like for
Yeah.
you it's an adventure. For
Yeah.
me, it brings out like the fun, like funny, comedic personality
Hmm.
where I have like the quick wit, like comebacks or jokes for like every single
Gotcha.
situation. And yeah, I was just thinking about that when you said that, and I was like, damn, that kind of sounded like me, like where sometimes, like if I drink a monster
Hmm.
and something happens, I get a craving for another one.
That's pretty crazy. That's crazy. Like addictive addictions and your the way they're wired in your brain is so weird because it could be the
And
smallest thing.
yeah, especially when you sat there and said in your youth. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck. That
Yeah.
was when I was in high school.
Yeah, dude. That's why I went. I literally went on a 3 day binger this weekend. This is Memorial Weekend, and we went clubbing until 5 in the fucking morning. You know how long I haven't done that, but how much fun it was to be at a club. Honestly, the after club we went to was fucking dope. They had shrooms, ecstasy, and weed for sale in
Jesus
there.
Christ.
Yeah, we were drinking, we were partying, we were having a great fucking time, dude. We danced to 5 in the fucking morning.
Jesus
It
Christ.
was amazing.
See, so you have a high tolerance for your alcohol. I have an insane
Alcohol,
tolerance for uh caffeine. So you drank a lot and you have a high tolerance for alcohol. I drank a lot of
alcohol and drugs
I
for the
drank a
most part.
lot of monsters, so I have a high tolerance for caffeine.
Yeah,
Like
interesting.
it takes last time I did it. Oh, I don't know if you could see him. He's attacking my chair. All those holes right there you see in the
Uh
leather,
huh. Uh
that's
huh.
all him.
Nice. You should see my
Um
chair. I bought a brand new chair. Within the first day, my cat fucked it up.
he does it when he wants my attention. He'll even jump onto my lap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
when he wants my attention. What was I saying? Trying to think. Oh, the caffeine. I know it takes like I think last time I did it like 6 cups of coffee
Uh
and
huh.
then I get jittery.
That shit. Was he 6 cups of coffee when I was a mechanic was a regular morning?
No, not me.
Do
Yeah, no, not me.
you not
Like
remember?
I can drink coffee and I can drink
Uh,
quite a few cups of coffee before I get jittery. Energy drinks, if I haven't done it lately on the monsters. I've done the 2 monsters. If I did the 2 monsters, I almost feel like that alcoholic buzz,
Gotcha.
if that
See,
makes
I
sense.
drank 2 bangs the other day, and I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, no, not me. Like so, but
I
you
was
know what I
legit
mean. But you
fucking.
know what I mean when I say the like the alcoholic buzz.
Yeah, yeah,
I guess
yeah,
it's like that high or whatever.
yeah, yeah. No, I got you. I got you. You're a fucking little addict too. You dirty son of a bitch.
I don't know, man. The more you talk about it, the more I sit here and thinking back on things I've done, and I'm like, damn, okay, maybe I do have a problem.
I definitely have a problem.
But of course, at the same time, I didn't know I had a problem
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. Obviously,
The
obviously.
thing that made me stop drinking so many monsters is I reached a point where I'd pop open a monster, I'd take a
Uh-huh.
sip, and it tasted like shit. Like it
Gotcha.
tasted almost like sour milk, for
Yeah.
reference,
So your
right?
body started rejecting it.
So I would give it to somebody else and be like, maybe it's just a bad batch. Open a new
Mm-hmm.
one, take a sip, still tastes like shit. Go to the store, like walk to the CVS from
Uh-huh.
Lamar,
Uh-huh.
go buy one, crack it open, still tasted like shit. And I was like,
Ugh.
oh, okay.
Oh,
And then
that's
that's
bad.
when I was just like, maybe it's because I drink too many.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you stopped drinking so many, buddy. That would have been bad for your heart.
Yeah, especially after we got through talking about how my family's like get
Yeah.
heart disease and heart
Yep.
attacks and shit.
I'm telling you, dude, I drank 2 bangs the other day. My head started spinning. I started feeling wheezy. Like, not wheezy, fucking dizzy.
Look. You
I
see
felt
him?
like I was going to puke. I see the
Yeah.
paw. Oh, took a little bit of leather with them.
Nah, this chair's all messed up.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, those 2 bangs fucked me up. I was over here like
But it's also different when you're sitting there drinking the bangs and stuff, and doing like a lot of activity.
yeah, yeah. Because like when we were at work, I used to drink 2 bangs every day. Remember when
Mm-hmm.
we worked as mechanics? I had one for breakfast and one for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Never felt them. But
Yeah.
now that I do
But
a lot of
also at the
office
same
work,
time, we were sweating
yeah,
quite a bit while we are sitting there running around doing stuff,
yep, yep.
and we needed like that extra
The
kick to
extra
keep,
bump,
yeah, to keep
yep,
going.
yep,
Because
yep,
if
yep, yep,
not,
yep.
we'd lay down on the creepers and start falling
Take a
asleep.
nap. Oh, dude, I remember I took a nap one day. I don't know if you ever noticed that I was working on an old Ford tractor. And I put my hand up on the drive shaft. I got under it and I took a nap for like probably 15 minutes. That was fucking awesome. I used to take a lot of naps at that job for
I'm trying to
lunch.
remember if I ever took any naps. Yeah, at lunch we took naps.
In the restroom, one time I took a
That's
nap.
also, yeah. I remember you telling me that. I think I texted you that
Yeah, and I
somebody
was like,
was
oh
looking
shit.
for you, and I scared the shit out of you,
Yeah,
literally.
literally
Uh,
and figuratively.
yeah. Trying to think. Yeah, I know our lunches. That's when we really started taking like 2 hour lunches.
Yep,
Cause
power naps, bro.
sometimes we would like go to the gas station, get a snack, go back to the car, eat the snack, and then just fucking sleep.
Nap. And the cold ass AC because it was hot as
Yeah,
fuck that day.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, shit, buddy. Good times, good times.
yeah. Well, I think this is a great time to end the episode.
All right, I think so too, Alan. You know what? We're gonna do something a little different today. I'm gonna let you end the episode.
Thank you for watching. Peace. Goddamn.
Thank you, bro. That was a fail. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Weekly D Podcast. I'm your host, Danny G. That's Mr. AOZ, the greatest producer on earth. This has been the Weekly D Podcast. That is a Siamese cat with beautiful blue eyes. Thank you for
Oh, you
watching.
get
If you like
camera
what you
shy
heard, give us
now?
a thumbs up, 5-star
Look at him.
review. Check us out on YouTube, Paper Plate Media YouTube. Check us out on Instagram at the Weekly D Pod, at the Weekly D Pod on all social medias. You can follow me at Danny underscore G713 on all social medias. You can follow Alan at Alan underscore OZ95 on most social medias. This has been the Weekly D
Whoa.
Podcast.
Not the desk. Not the
Remember,
desk. Ah!
if you can't get it daily, get it weekly. Peace.